Spider-Man: No Way Home trailer reveals return of old villains Tampa, Flaw, W. Flaw. The second trailer for Spider-Man: No Way Home premiered on Tuesday, a little over a month ahead of the Sony Pictures/Marvel Studios co-production's exclusive theatrical release. The movie will feature the return of some old faces from past Spider-Man movies, including Jamie Foxx as Electro and Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus. Rumors have swirled that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, who took on the role of Peter Parker in past Spider-Man movies, would make appearances in this new film. In preparation for Tuesday's trailer launch, a set of Twitter official hashtags sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Among the hashtags now accompanied by Spider-Man emojis were Doc Ock, Electro, Green Goblin, and Multiverse. Spider-Man: No Way Home will be released in theaters only on Dec 17. Tickets go on sale on Nov 29. The Spider-Man: No Way Home trailer debuts the Sinister Six. Here's a hot off-the-presses news. After a few months of fevered anticipation from all corners of the internet, the brand new trailer for Spider-Man: No Way Home has finally dropped online. A number of lucky fans on the West Coast got to watch the brand new footage in person before it made it to these digital shores, which is a publicity trend that we're still trying to fully understand ever since Jim Cameron did it with Avatar a decade ago. But whatever. It's still here in all of its glory, and totally full of your favorite Spider-Man villains, just waiting for you to watch it. So, why are you still reading this? Just go ahead and click play. For the first time in the cinematic history of Spider-Man, our friendly neighborhood hero's identity is revealed, bringing his superhero responsibilities into conflict with his normal life and putting those he cares about most at risk. When he enlists Dr. Strange's help to restore his secret, the spell tears a hole in their world, releasing the most powerful villains who've ever fought a Spider-Man in any universe. Now Peter will have to overcome his greatest challenge yet, which will not only forever alter his own future, but the future of the multiverse. Spider-Man: No Way Home swings into theaters on December 17. So, as we were saying, if we're saying that these are the most powerful villains that any Spider-Man has fought, well, apparently they're not including the comics and all that. And besides, isn't Peter Parker's entire deal that his main enemy is his circumstance, rather than any specific bad guy? All we know is that Bruce Campbell is the only man to ever beat Spider-Man fully and completely. So if he's not in this, well, we'll probably just stew about it for a bit and complain about it online. Don't look up, because this trailer will crash into your day. Here's a synopsis, which is keen to let you know that a whole lot of famous people are in this movie, and that you should watch it because, hey, famous people Jake. Given this bizarre summer/awards season combo we're collectively dealing with this fall and winter, it's become pretty easy for films that would otherwise have dominated the cultural conversation for a few months to get lost in the shuffle. Case in point, Adam McKay's Don't Look Up, which has all the traditional markers of Netflix Oscar hopeful that's sure to disappoint bettors, but none of the big buzz that surrounds it. We've already stated that we're, well, not exactly hyped to see this one, but maybe this new trailer that the streaming giant dropped on Tuesday might help turn your opinion around. We don't think it will, but hey, give it a shot. Kate Dibiasky, Jennifer Lawrence, an astronomy grad student, and her professor Dr. Randall Minty, Leonardo DiCaprio, make an astounding discovery of a comet orbiting within the solar system. The problem? It's on a direct collision course with Earth. The other problem? No one really seems to care. Turns out warning mankind about a planet killer the size of Mount Everest is an inconvenient fact to navigate. With the help of Dr. Oglethorpe, Rob Morgan, Kate and Randall embark on a media tour that takes them from the office of an indifferent President Orlean, Meryl Streep, and her sycophantic son and chief of staff, Jason Jonah Hill, to the airwaves of the Daily Rip, an upbeat morning show hosted by Brie, Cate Blanchett, and Jack Tyler Perry. With only 6 months until a comet makes impact, managing the 24-hour news cycle and gaining the attention of the social media-obsessed public before it's too late proves shockingly comical. What will it take to get the world to just look up "Don't look up" smashes into theaters on December 10 before rolling out to Netflix subscribers everywhere on December 24? How many outlets do you think have chambered a "Don't watch, don't look up" headline when their reviews run that week? It's pretty weird to think that Patrick Swayze's been dead for over 12 years now. The dude was an icon of 80s and 90s cinema and, moreover, popular culture at large, and it's really interesting to consider what the back half of his career might have been like if he'd been fortunate to see the career revivals given to guys like Robert Downey Jr. or a number of other actors from the same era. But he still lives on, with brilliantly goofy movies of his like Roadhouse still making the rounds on late-night cable, just waiting for a pair of insomniac or deeply stoned eyes to stun. However, we believe it was Descartes who said IP exists, therefore it must be remade. So this report that Deadline dropped on Wednesday afternoon shouldn't be too surprising to anyone with some sense. According to them, MGM is interested in making a Roadhouse-related project, with Jake Gyllenhaal in the lead role, insert Donnie Darko joke here, and Edge of Tomorrow filmmaker Doug Liman as director. This isn't a particularly bad pairing. If any person could pull off the kind of laconic oddity that is Dalton, Swayze's character in that film, it would be Gyllenhaal, but it still is kind of weird to read about. Nevertheless, MGM has been playing around with how to reboot the IP for a while, including an idea of having Ronda Rousey in the lead role. That plan was ultimately shelved. As for this reboot, it's unknown whether it's a straight remake or a modern take on the material, and it's also unknown if Gyllenhaal will be playing the role of Dalton, or play a completely new character in that world. Given Liman's track record of high-speed thrills and action, along with his innovative style with rich and interesting stories, audiences can expect that same fun that the original delivered on. As for Gyllenhaal, the role gives him another fun, physical role to dig his teeth into after recently working with directors like Michael Bay and Guy Ritchie, both of whom, like Liman, are known for bringing the fireworks to their projects. We have 3 thoughts. First, that Ronda Rousey